Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna talk about Russia for a bit. Two things. I went viral on TikTok 4 days ago in Russia, primarily in Russia. And also I'm gonna tell you about my experience while traveling to Russia, because why not? Let's ride on this bandwagon of viralness. First, let me tell you the story of how I actually became viral. 4 days ago, I got a message, and essentially the important part of the message when it comes to this video, there was a video of me on TikTok. Granted, I don't use TikTok. I'm just too old for TikTok in my opinion. Well, which is not true, but I'm just not a TikToker. I'm just not a TikTok person. So I'm kind of thinking, like, what could this video be? Should I start packing my bags, changing my name? Let me just roll the video for you.
Hello.
Do you speak English?
Yes.
But let's try. What's your name?
Chantel.
Chantel. Serежа.
What?
Serежа.
Seryoja.
Wow. Oh. Serежа и микрофон. That's the name of my show. Serежа и микрофон.
Seryoja и microphone.
It's your first time in Russia?
Yeah, first time in Russia.
Tell me the truth.
It's been really good.
No. The truth.
Well, the food is awful. The food is
All the food.
most of it, because I come from the Caribbean, so we mostly use spices, and so here the food is like bland. There's no party in here in Russia. It's just
What else?
Poor.
Russian people?
yeah. First I thought Russians were,
Yeah, like
but
hello. But
But-
then you saw me and like, wow. How old are you?
I'm 20.
20.
Yeah.
I'm like
50, right?
50.
So that was a video, and in my mind I'm like, got over 1 million views, and I'm like, what? Like, what was it about what I said that made people so intrigued? I'm still trying to figure out, society. I'm like, I did that interview 3 years ago, because I'm 23 now, so it's kind of crazy that that was 3 years ago, and that was the first time I went to Russia. But at the same time, it brought back so much memories from Russia, so much awesome memories from Russia. In that video that you saw was 2017, when I visited Russia the first time. I was in Sochi, Russia, and I went for the 19th World Festival of Youth and Students, which had thousands and thousands and thousands of young people from over 180 countries. That's bizarre. So I was like having lunch with people from Jordan, having dinner with people from Uzbekistan, chilling with people from India, just on a random. You meet people from all over the world. It was one of the most amazing experiences I've had in my life, like literally. Some experience that I had traveling to Russia was, one, I underestimated how cold it was gonna be. Sochi, Russia, I went in October, and it's kind of known as the warmest city in Russia. The idea of, warmest city in Russia, I'm kind of thinking like not the Jamaican dressing, but a little bit more covered, but at the same time, not too overdoing it in a sense. I was there, thinking that I'll be fine. But the minute I stepped out of the airport, I'm like, I am not gonna be fine. I am not gonna be fine. I was like regretting not bringing the thickest jacket that I had in my closet, which at the time is not that thick, because I'm from Jamaica. At the time I only traveled to like tropical areas, and I've never experienced snow or never experienced really cold temperatures, so it's like, this was a huge blow. The second thing that happened to me while I was in Russia was that random people commented that, you're so beautiful, this, that, and it was kind of an interesting experience for me, because I didn't understand why people would say you're so beautiful. I think my other friends from the Caribbean as well experienced that. I'm sure other women from other countries there experienced that, but I don't know them. I didn't hang out with them. I can only say about my friends from the Caribbean. We experienced, people telling us that, oh my gosh, you're so beautiful. Another thing is that Russian KFC is good. When I was in Russia, when I was in Moscow, which was the second time I went to Russia, I tried the Zinger burger in Russian KFC and it was so good. I've also tried the Zinger in American KFC and it didn't have the same flavor. KFC recipes have some adjustments based on where in the world you are. So it basically tasted like the Jamaican Zinger and the chicken tasted like Jamaican KFC chicken. So talking about my second time in Russia, I went to Moscow. I was a little bit more prepared and that was the first time I experienced snow. It's like I came out of the airport and then I saw like this white fluff on the ground. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's snow, that's snow, that's snow. I remember when they were taking us from the airport to the hotel and I got like a window seat in the bus. I was just like looking out the window. Moscow is really cold and I went during a really cold time. I remember when I met up with my Russian friend and we were walking down like the street in Russia, all the snow was like on the side of the street and I had no fascination with it. And that kind of surprised me because I've never experienced snow and now it's right there. So that fascination for snow kind of melted away, pun intended, a little bit faster than I expected. My vision was that I was gonna be making snow angels all day, I was gonna be making a snowman all day, but the reality was that I just wanted to get from my hotel to the bus to the hotel real fast. So that was basically a scratch off the surface of my experience in Russia. I hope the pictures and videos that I overlaid across this whole video helped you to have a visual experience of what it was like for me. So guys, thank you for coming back to another one of my videos. Thank you for continuing to support this channel. And I really appreciate every one of you. So guys, I'll see you again in another video. Bye!